Hello lords and ladies, welcome back to Cartoon Hangout, your place for all things cartoon. It's been 10 years in the making, but Samurai Jack is finally over with its finale airing Saturday night. There's a lot to unpack about its emotional ending, and I'm not even sure where to begin. I guess I'll start with the fact that the writers definitely could wrap up the series in one 30-minute episode, unlike what other fans have said. I'm sure not everyone will be pleased and could point out several moments that could have had more time spent on, but the finale does its job well. It delivers us an incredibly action-packed final battle as everyone Jack has ever helped comes to their rescue. The final battle is as much funny as it is sad, considering many do end up dying. But I'll say it ends up being one of the best moments of the episode, just to watch all the different shots and characters and tactics used to take on Aku. There's not much else to say about that other than it does what you would hope a finale would do. I guess the elephant in the room is the ending, right? I could talk about everything else, but the final battle honestly takes up a lot of this episode, and I've already praised it. Some other honorable mentions is just how hopeful the episode is. Despite knowing they could die, this episode never gets into the edge or grit that we saw in earlier episodes. Yes, some characters do die, but there's a sense of hope around, which allows the characters to actually have some humorous dialogue, like the Scotsman's line to Jack, or Aku being pummeled by a giant samurai robot. It's just a little thing, but it really helps drive the episode away from being too dark. Right, but back to the elephant, namely the ending, which is Jack and Ashi traveling back in time to kill Aku. Rather quickly if you ask me, but the deed's done and all is restored. Jack and Ashi are to be married, I assume, yet she falls, and it's revealed that since Aku is gone, she would never be born. So she dies. It's a rather bittersweet ending to the series, one I had kind of seen coming, but had also hoped wouldn't happen. Ashi and Jack were just so good together, and now he's back in a world he had left behind years ago, and he's alone. It's shown that he does make peace with her death, but man, it's more of a downer than I thought. It's not a bad ending in terms of being badly written, but I definitely wanted something else. Maybe he should have just killed Aku in the future instead, but that would probably be too selfish, considering the deaths that Aku caused in the years prior. Despite that, I think it was beautifully handled, and while the finale does lack a little in what I wanted out of it, I think it's still a somewhat fitting end to the series. It's no small feat for a show that's been dead for a decade to come back and finally give fans a proper conclusion, but somehow in an age of soulless reboots and remakes, Samurai Jack did it. Whether it's all every fan hoped for isn't something I can speculate on. I just know that I'm happy to know how the show ended. It's been a great ride with some really wild and unexpected moments, whether it be the psychological nature of it in the early episodes, or how the show took advantage of its more mature time slot. I'm a little sad to see it go, as it was a significant portion of my childhood once upon a time, but I don't think I could have asked for more. What about you, lords and ladies? Any thoughts you'd like to share about the Samurai Jack finale? If so, share those down below. What was your favorite moment? Be sure to subscribe for more reviews just like this one. Thanks for watching, and take care.